I hope everyone is fit and healthy at home. So today this is our third session. But before starting this session, I would like to inform you that please access our school website, that is www.lfsraptinagar.ac.in. There you will get a study material of your class. Please note down as it is given in the same way in your fair copy in neat and clean handwriting. Okay. So this is our third session. In second session I have taught you about noun and kinds of noun. What is noun? Please recall all the things once. Noun is the naming word. Noun is the name of a person, animal, place or thing. If you get any kind of naming word, so that is your noun. For example, Ayan, your name, my name or table, book, copy, Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh, India. So these are your noun only because it represents toward the naming word. Now the kinds of noun. In second session I told you about the kinds of noun. There are total two parts of noun. We can divide noun into two parts. First one is concrete noun and the second one is abstract noun. In concrete noun I told the noun which we can see or touch with the help of our five senses. Five senses means hearing, sight, touch, smell and taste. So if you can use your five senses, so that is your concrete noun. And if you are not able to use your five senses, so that is your abstract noun. Okay. Now I told you, after that I told you 7 kinds of noun are there. Total 7 kinds of noun are there. First one is proper noun. Proper noun always start with initial capital letter. Okay. If you see proper noun, so it is a particular name, particular or individual name. If you are getting, so that is your proper noun, and it always begins with capital letter. Now the second one is your common noun. In common noun you can use in general way. It is unlike of proper noun, means just opposite of proper noun. In proper noun you are getting particular word, particular name of anything. But in common noun you will get the name in general way. Suppose a student. So you are a student, your friend is a student. We cannot differentiate. Okay, so that is your common noun. After that, material noun. Material noun always shows matter. In matter, if you are getting any matter, so that is your material noun. For example, gold, plastic, cotton, these are your material noun only. After material noun, what comes? The fourth one, it shows collection. Yes, that is collective noun. In collective noun, it shows collection or group of anything. If you are getting group or collection, so that is your collective noun. Band of musicians, gaggle of geese, so these are your collective noun only. Then after that, abstract noun. Okay. Abstract noun shows our feeling or emotion, or it shows our quality. That is your abstract noun. For example, it can be means various examples can be there. For example, I am giving 2 examples. Truth, honesty. We cannot see, we cannot use our 5 senses here, but we can feel only. It is our inner quality. So that is your abstract noun. After abstract noun, countable noun. In countable noun shows the thing which we can count. Okay, the thing which we can count, that is countable noun. Children, I can easily count 1, 2, 3 children, like that we can count. Table we can count, fan we can count, so it is your countable noun. Which we can count, that is countable, and which you are not able to count, that is the 7th kind of noun, it is uncountable noun. Okay, which you cannot count, that is uncountable noun. As the word itself showing the meaning, what is countable, what is uncountable. Okay class, so in uncountable we can take various examples. For example, water, sugar, salt, these are your only uncountable noun. Now on board, today from the second chapter worksheet question A, I have taken 4 words. This is your noun only. So as write the kind of noun. I have told about 7 kinds, so among them you have to find out the actual kind. Suppose the teacher is there, so whether teacher is proper noun, common noun, collective, material, countable, uncountable or abstract. Likewise you will find out. Okay, so here teacher. Teacher. In teacher, I am teacher. Who's teaching you math? The person that she or he is your teacher. Your tuition teacher is your teacher. Okay, so the person who is teaching you, they are your teachers only. So teacher, if I am saying teacher is proper noun, I cannot say, okay, I cannot say that teacher is proper noun because teacher can be many. So here teacher is your, in general way we are using, that's why teacher is your common noun. Okay class? Please note down this. Now army. Army, A start with a small letter here, and here army showing the group of soldiers. So army is your group. I told if you are getting collection or group, so that is your collective noun. Okay, so army is collective noun. Now the third one is Indian Ocean. Here you can see I start with capital letter here, and again O start with capital. So Indian Ocean, we are talking particularly about Indian Ocean, particularly, and it will start with capital letter. So it is your proper noun. Okay. Now the fourth one is Kochi. K, you can see K start with capital letter. Here Kochi start with capital letter and K is given into capital letter. And Kochi is the name of a city which is situated in Kerala. So this Kochi is also your proper noun. Understood? I have taken these 4 examples from your worksheet only. Worksheet question number 8. Now, after that, we'll start today's session, and as I have told you in second session that I will start noun only. Now in this session, I am going to start noun gender. Okay? Noun gender. Please note down and make notes, because after the school reopening, we will not start this chapter again. Okay, we can solve your confusion, but we will not again repeat this chapter. So please make notes. Noun gender. Gender, this gender is a category of noun. Okay? This gender is a category of noun. And gender shows whether the person or the thing is in male, it shows male or female or common or neuter. So, like this, we can divide gender into 4 parts. Okay, we can divide gender into 4 parts. Now, this gender only, see the parts of gender. First is, and please make this chart in your copy. First one is masculine gender. Second is feminine gender. First one is masculine gender, second is feminine gender. Now third is common gender. Okay? Third is common gender. And here the fourth one is your neuter gender. As I have told you, we can divide gender into 4 kinds. So the first one is masculine gender. Second is your feminine gender. Third is common gender, and the fourth and the last is your neuter gender. Now one by one I will tell you about each kind. What is masculine gender? This masculine gender shows male creature. Okay? M for masculine, M for male. So if the word is showing male creature, so that word is your masculine gender only, or that word is denoting masculine gender. Okay, masculine, please note down in your copy. Masculine gender denotes male creature. For example, here I am writing example, Mr. Donald Trump. Here I have written Mr. Donald Trump. Everyone knows that he is male person. So it shows masculine gender. Now the second example. Virat Kohli, one of the best batsmen of India. Virat Kohli. So Virat Kohli is also a male creature. So Virat Kohli is also your masculine gender only. These two example you can copy, or if you are a boy and if you want to write your name, you can write, but boys only. Okay. Mr. Donald Trump, second Virat Kohli. Now the second is your feminine gender. Feminine gender denotes female creature. Feminine gender denotes female creature. F for feminine, F for female. Okay, so feminine gender denotes female creature. For example, now I am going to erase this example which is given in masculine gender. Now in feminine gender, I am writing example. Lata Mangeshkar. Everyone knows about Lata Mangeshkar, one of the best singers of the entire world. So she is female. So that's why Lata Mangeshkar is a feminine gender. Okay. Second example is Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa is also a feminine gender because she was a lady. So here Mother Teresa and Lata Mangeshkar both are the examples of feminine gender. Okay. Masculine gender denotes male creature and feminine gender denotes female creature. It is so easy. M for masculine, M for male, F for feminine, F for female. Now the third is common gender. Common gender shows both masculine and feminine. We cannot differentiate between male and female if it is coming in common gender. Okay, for example, now example of common gender, officer. Male can be an officer and even we have male officers, and female also can be officers. So we have male and female both officers. Okay. So officer is your common gender. Doctor. Second example is doctor. A lady can be doctor. Okay. A gents can be doctor. So doctor and officer, they both can be male, either male or female. So it is common gender. Okay. Like students, teachers, so children, these are only your common gender. Now after that, neuter gender. Neuter gender, N for neuter and for non-living. So this neuter gender shows non-living things only, which does not have life. That thing comes under neuter gender. For example, pencil. Pencil is not a living thing. Pencil is a non-living thing. So pencil is your neuter gender. Okay. Next, fan. Fan is also your neuter gender. Is also a non-living thing. So if you are getting any non-living thing, so that is your neuter gender only. I think this part is clear to you. Once again, please, I am revising. Please revise with me. There are four kinds of gender. First one is masculine gender. Second is feminine gender. Third is common gender. And the fourth is neuter gender. Masculine gender denotes male creature. Okay. Feminine gender shows female creature. F for feminine, F for female. If you are getting both male and female in the word, so it shows common gender only. Now, neuter gender. Neuter gender denotes toward the things which does not have life, or non-living thing is denoted by neuter gender. Okay, class? Now, I am going to tell you about 4 ways only. I am going to tell you about 4 ways how you will change masculine gender into feminine gender. So, among the 4 ways, the first one is by changing the entire word. Okay, first one is by changing the entire word. is masculine. Here M is denoting masculine and F is denoting feminine gender. If you are getting boy, so everyone knows that opposite of boy is girl. So girl is your feminine gender, whether it is boy is your masculine gender. Okay. Now the next one is father. Opposite of father is mother. So here father is your masculine gender because father is male creature, and mother is your feminine gender. Mother is your female creature. Okay. So as I have written, by changing the entire word, first way is to converting masculine gender into feminine gender is by changing the entire word. Here you can see boy, I have converted each and every single, even a single letter I have converted, and so here we got feminine gender. In father similarly we do, father changes into mother. Okay. Now the second way is by adding E double S. Okay. In masculine word, if you are adding E double S, so you may get feminine gender of that particular masculine word. For example, again two example I will give you. First one is poet. Okay. Poet, the person or the male one who is writing poem, he is known as poet. And when we are adding in the spelling of poet, if you are adding E double S, so you are getting feminine gender of this poet. She is writing poem, so she is known as poetess. And he is writing poem, so he is known as poet. Okay, clear this topic? Poet, in the spelling of poet, we are adding E double S, this E double S syllable. So here we are getting feminine gender of this poet. Now the second example is God. God is your masculine gender. But if we want to find the feminine gender of God, so we will simply add G-O-D-E-double-S. Okay. Here you will get G-O-D-E-double-S. And you are getting here feminine gender. Now class, now after this I will tell you one thing. You will add E double S. Okay. You will add E double S, but see here class, I have written G-O-D in masculine gender. When I have changed into feminine, so I have added in E, I have added and written E double S here. G-O-D, then I have added E double S. As before 1 or 2 or 3 seconds I have written that. But in sometimes, only sometimes, you can see some exceptions are there. It is English grammar, it is full of exceptions. So here the last letter should be double. Okay. So if you are writing G-O-D-E double S, so it is incorrect. But when you will do doubling of this D, so it becomes G-O-double-D. E double S. It is the correct spelling of goddess. Okay. Now, after this, the next point is by adding E double S. The same by adding E double S, but suppose if you are getting in male or in masculine gender the word, and before means the last vowel if you are getting, so you will refuse that vowel by adding E double S, but the last vowel of masculine gender should be dropped. For example, in masculine again, M for masculine, F for feminine. If you are getting, for example, actor. Okay, actor, the one, the male who is doing acting, that person is known as actor. So when you are changing in feminine, so which one is the last vowel you are getting in actor? A, C, T, O, R. Here you are getting two vowels. First one is A and the second is O. So this O will be dropped. Okay, when you change into feminine gender, so you will not write this O, means the last vowel, and after that you will add E double S. Now A, after A, C, then T, O we will not write. R, E, double S. So this is the spelling of actress. The female one who is doing acting is known as actress. Okay. Now, hunter. Who hunt? If somebody is hunting and he is male, so he is known as hunter. Again, the last vowel. Here in this word you are getting two vowels, U and E. So this E will be dropped. Means it is the last, so we will not write E. This last vowel we will not write while framing into feminine gender. This one, huntress. Okay, so it is the, we are not writing E because this one is the last vowel, and here after that we are adding syllable E double S. So three ways I told you. Now the fourth one is, if you are getting compound noun. Now what is compound noun? Compound noun, if you are getting more than one word, it can be two, it can be three, it can be four. If you are getting more than one word, so that is called compound only. If you are getting compound noun, so by replacing first or second main word. Okay, if you are in masculine gender, if you are getting the noun which is in compound form, so the main word, either it can be first or second, it should be replaced by another word. For example, here, son-in-law. Son-in-law, one word, first word, second word, and this one is the third one. So this son, which is the main word you are getting here? In son-in-law, I think son is the main word only. So it is replaced by the opposite of son. Opposite of son is daughter. Okay, so it should be replaced with daughter. Then this in and law will be same, like this. So here you can see we are only changing the first main word, and we are getting feminine gender of son-in-law. Now second is grandfather. Grandfather, here again two words we are getting here. First one is grand and the second one is father. So which one is the main word? Between these two words, which one is the main word? Father only. So you will write grand will be as it is, and after father, opposite of father, yes, opposite of father is mother. So we are getting grandmother. Okay, so totally I have told you four ways how you will change or convert masculine gender into feminine gender. Now after noun gender, again the topic comes which is about number. Okay. Gender, there are four kinds of gender: masculine gender, feminine gender, common gender, neutral gender. Now, noun, number. These two topics I will teach you in this session. One I have taught, now this one is the next one. Number. Number. This number is also a category of noun only. In our English language, there are two types of number. Okay. In our English language, there are two types of number. First one is singular number. Singular number. And the second one is your plural number. Okay. First one is singular number and the second one is your plural number. Two types of numbers are there in our English language. First one is singular number, second one is plural number. This singular number is denoting toward one thing only. It shows only a single thing, only one thing. If I am writing here girl, so this girl means only one. Okay, it shows only one girl. So singular number shows only one thing or one person, whereas plural number shows more than one. More than one, it can be 2, it can be 3, it can be 50, it can be 100. Likewise, if the thing or the person is showing more than one, so it is your plural number. Now, if I am writing girls, so here S shows plural number. It means more than one girl. Okay, more than one girl. So singular number shows only one and plural number shows more than one. This point is clear to you? Now, some ways are there how you will convert singular number into plural number. Please note down. Suppose in the last of the word, if you are getting, in the last of the word, if you are getting S, double S, CH, X. Okay, in the last of the word, if you are getting S, double S, CH and X in singular number. So when you will change or convert into plural number, you will add only ES in the singular number, and when you are adding ES in singular number, so it becomes your plural number. For example, the first one is box. Here X is the last letter and X I have written here. So this X we are getting here. Okay. So when we are changing into plural number, so we will simply add DOL, the same spelling I have written, and after that I will add ES for making plural number. Okay. Second example is class. Again double S we are getting. Okay. So when you are getting double S, so when you will change into plural number, so you will write CLASSES. Okay. So likewise bench, bus, various examples can be there. But please pay attention, if in the last of the word in singular number, if you are getting S, double S, CH, S, so when you change into plural number, you will simply add ES for making plural number. Okay. Now the second thing is, and some exceptions are there as I have told you. If you are getting CH, if you are getting this CH, but if the word is giving pronunciation of K, if the CH is giving pronunciation of this K, so you will not add this ES. Okay. If you are getting in the last CH, just like suppose a bench is there, bench, so we are not getting pronunciation of K, so we will add ES. But if you are getting pronunciation of K, then you will not add this ES, but you will add only S. For example, stomach. Okay, part of our body is stomach. Again CH in the last you are getting, but you are getting pronunciation of K. So you will write, for making plural number, you will just simply add S only and you will get the plural number of these. So please remember this point. Now the second point is, I think first point is clear to you. Now the second point is, if in the last of the word you are getting y in the last. Always remember, while making plural number, we'll have to see the last letter. So if in the last you are getting y, but before that means before this y, if you are getting any vowel, okay, vowel, then what will you do? Two conditions are there. In the last, if you are getting y, but before that, if you are getting any vowel, so the condition is something different. But if you are getting before y the consonants, so while making plural number, we should apply some another formula or rule. So here, day, D-A-Y. In the last, I have written y. But before y, I have written A. And A is your vowel. Okay, A is your vowel. So for making plural, just simply you will add S. D-A-Y, and for making only we will add S, and we are getting plural form of day. Similarly, toy. In the last, y is coming, and before y, o is coming. A, E, I, O, U. These are our 5 vowels. Since your class UKG, you are getting vowel and consonant. So again, for making plural, we will simply add S. Okay. Monkey, M-O-N-K-E-Y. Y is in the last, and before y, we are getting vowel E. So for making plural, we will write M-O-N-K-E-Y-S. Understood? In the last, if you are getting y, and before of that, if you are getting any vowel, so for making plural, you will only add S. Now the second thing, next thing is the third one, y. If you are getting y in the last, okay, but before, if you are getting any consonant, if you are getting y in the last, but before that, if you are getting any consonant, so what will you do for making plural number? Which rule you will use? Now see. For example, baby. In the last, we have got y. But before y, the letter which we have got, that is your vowel. No, only A, E, I, O, E. A-E-I-O-U. These are your 5 vowels. So B is your consonant. So here this condition is y you are getting in last, but before y you are getting B. B is your consonant. So for making, you will not use this y. For making plural, this y you will not use. Okay. And at the place of y you will use I. Understood? For making plural, if you are getting y in the last, and before y, if you are getting any consonant, so this y will convert into I, plus you will add es after writing I. Now when we are changing baby into plural, so B-A-B, just like this. Now why should we write y? No, we should write here I, and after I we are adding es, and finally we got babies in plural number. Okay. Now next example is teddy. Teddy bear, that one. In the last you are getting y. Again, but before y you are getting D, and D is your consonant. So this rule only you will apply here. This one. Because before y we are getting any consonant. So T-E-D, again D, and y will convert into I, and after I we will put E and S. Okay, and we are getting plural number of teddy. Now after that, the fourth rule is, I think these 3 rules are clear to you, and please watch this video. If anything is not clear to you, 2 or 3 times you can watch, but before 5 days only. Now fourth one is, if in the last of the word, you are getting F or F E. Okay, if in the last of the word you are getting F or FE, so while making plural number, this F or FE we will not write. This part we will not write, and we will write at the place of F or FE V, and after writing this V we will add ES. So combined we will add VES if we are getting in the last F or Y in any singular number. Okay, for example, leaf. Now here in the last we are getting F, but before F you can see whether you are getting any vowel or consonant, so doesn't matter here. Only you have to see if you are getting F or FE, only, not more than that. So when we are changing leaf into plural numbers, so L, E, A, I told we will not write this F or FE, but at the place of this F or FE we will write V. So like that I have written V only. Okay. Now after V you will write E and S, and it becomes plural number of leaf. In singular leaf, in plural leaves. Okay. Now the second one is, next example, life. L-I-F-E, life. You can see here in the last again you are getting F-E. In the last again you are getting F-E. So when you are making plural number of life, so you will write L-I. At the place of F-E or F you will put V. V. Then you will add E-S. Understood? Or together if you want to learn, so just learn while making plural number. If you are getting in the last F or FE, then we will refuse that F or FE for making plural, and we will add VES in the singular letter, singular word, okay, or singular noun. Now the next point, if you are getting any word, if you are getting any word in singular number, and in that if you are getting double O, okay, if you are getting double O, so this double O you are getting in singular number, but when you are making plural, so what will you do? This double O will convert into double E, okay. For example, tooth, it shows only one. But when we are changing into plural, so this O will be turned into double E and it becomes teeth. Everyone knows in singular we are using tooth, in plural we are using teeth. Next word is goose. Again double O you are getting here. So when you are changing into plural, so you are writing double E. Okay. When you are getting double O in a singular word, so when you are changing into plural, so here should be double E at the place of double O. Next example is the sixth one. By changing the entire word, some words are there, some singular nouns are there, that for making plural of those nouns, you must have to change the entire word. For example, mouse. So mouse is only showing singular number. When we are changing into plural, so it becomes your mice. Okay. Person. Person means only one man or one creature. So when we are changing person into plural numbers, so you will write people. And people shows more than one. Okay. You can write people, and one more thing if you want. So if you are writing at person at the place of people, if you are writing persons, if you are writing only persons at the place of person for making plural, then also it is correct. But try to use if you are writing in plural number. So plural of person is people. Okay. So these were the 6 points which I have told you in this session. First thing I told you about gender. Please recall all the things with me. In gender, gender is a category of noun. It describes or it denotes whether the thing or the person is a male, female, common or neuter. So likewise, we can divide gender into four kinds. First one is masculine gender. Masculine gender denotes male creature. Okay. Name of any boy: Donald Trump, Narendra Modi, Virat Kohli, Sachin Tendulkar, Amitabh Bachchan. It is, these are the examples of masculine gender. Next is feminine gender. Feminine gender denotes female creature. Okay, feminine gender denotes female creature. Kiran Bedi. Various example. If you are a girl, you can take your name. Your elder sister name you can take. Okay. Now third is common gender. Common gender shows both male and female. By seeing the word, we can now distinguish between whether it is male or female. For example, teacher, student, doctor, officer, engineer. So these are the examples of common gender. After common gender, what comes the fourth one? Neuter gender. Neuter gender shows non-living things, the things which does not have life. So these things are known as non-living things. Okay, class? For example, table, pen, fan. These are the examples of neuter gender. Now, also I have told you the 3 or 4 ways I have told you how you will convert masculine gender into feminine gender. First one was by changing the entire word: boy, girl, mother, father, husband, wife, like this I told you. Now, the second one I have told you by adding syllable ESS. If you are adding ESS for making feminine gender, you are right: poet, poetess, author, authoress. And the third one I told you, you will add only ESS. But in masculine gender, if you are getting the word and in the last vowel, which whatever the last vowel you are getting in masculine gender, you will drop that particular the last vowel, and for making feminine gender, and after that you will add ESS. After ACTOR, when it goes into feminine, so we will drop the last letter, which is O, and we will write ACTRESS. Okay. Now the fourth way I told you, by if you are getting the noun or the name in compound form more than one, so when you are changing into feminine gender, so you will have to change the first or second, whatever the main word you are getting. Grandfather changes into grandmother. Grand the same, but father changes into mother. A stepfather changes into stepmother. Step is same. In masculine you are getting step, in feminine you are getting step, but father changes into mother. Okay. Now these it was all about gender only. Now noun number. This number in English language, it is also a category of noun only. So in English language we are getting two numbers. First one is singular number and the other one is your plural number. Singular number is denoting toward one thing only, one single thing. Okay. For example, boy, BOY, boy if you are getting, so boy is your singular number because we are talking only about a single boy. But plural number or plural noun denotes toward more than one thing. If you are getting boys, so boys can be 2, boys can be 3, boys can be 10, boys can be 20. So if you are getting singular number, then you will use only single one. But if you are getting plural numbers, so I told about 6 ways how you will change from singular to plural. First one I told, if in the last of the word you are getting S, double S, CH or X. So for making plural you will add only ES. Okay. For example, bench. So bench becomes benches. Class become classes. Box become boxes. Okay. Now, if you are getting in the last CH, if in the last you are getting CH, but if it is giving pronunciation of K, so what will you do? Will you add ES for making plural? No, you will not add ES. You will simply add S for making plural number. A stomach I have given monarch you can take, so monarch will become monarchs. Only S you will add because CH is giving the pronunciation of this Now second rule I have told you, if in the last of the word you are getting y, but before y if you are getting any vowel, so what will you do? You will add only s. In the last of y you will add only s for making plural number. Okay, boy changes into boys, toy changes into toys, way changes into ways. Now next is, if in the last we are getting y, but before y if you are getting any consonant, okay, so you will do one thing, that you will refuse this y if you are getting y in the last, and before y if you are getting any consonant. So you will refuse this, you will not write this y, at the place of y you will add I, then you will add I, E, S together for making plural. Okay, teddy changes into teddies, baby changes into babies. Now the next rule is, if in the last of the word you are getting F or FE, if in the last of the word if you are getting F or FE, so for making plural you will have to do one thing, you will refuse this F or FE for making plural number, and you will add VES. Okay, now next one is, if in the word in the middle if you are getting double O in singular number, so when you are changing into plural, so this double O will convert into double E. Okay, for example, tooth, teeth, food, feet, like this. Next one is, by changing entire word, if we are getting any singular number, so for making plural sometimes we need to change the whole letter, even we have to change the entire word. Mouse changes into mice. Okay, so these were I taught you, these are the things I have taught you today. Now in the next session we will continue with noun cases and apposition. Till then, be happy, keep smiling. Thank you class, thank you so much.